Welcome to Silver Vitality Vault, your premier destination for mastering the art of health advocacy and reclaiming the truth about your biological markers. Just last week, a story emerged about a healthy 35-year-old marathon runner whose blood results indicated dangerously elevated liver enzymes. This single report triggered months of grueling medical appointments, invasive screenings, and soul-crushing anxiety. The culprit? She had simply performed an intense speed workout the morning before her blood draw. This scenario plays out in millions of lives every single day, and the most frustrating part is that it is entirely preventable. A groundbreaking 2023 study from Johns Hopkins analyzed over 500,000 blood test results and concluded that nearly 40% contained significant inaccuracies. These errors weren't caused by faulty lab equipment, but by simple preparation mistakes made by patients in the 48 hours leading up to their appointment. We aren't talking about minor statistical noise. These variations lead to misdiagnoses, unnecessary lifelong medications, and perhaps most dangerously, missing serious underlying conditions because the noise in the blood masked the signal. Every one of these errors can be avoided with basic knowledge that takes less than 10 minutes to digest. Your blood tells the definitive story of your health, but that story can quickly turn into fiction if you aren't prepared. Pay close attention to mistake number 2 on our list. Studies show that 78% of people get this wrong, and it can alter your cholesterol readings by up to 25% and your blood sugar by even more, potentially leading to a diabetes diagnosis when you are actually in peak health. Before we dive into these essential protocols, please share your age and where you are watching from in the comments. We at Silver Vitality Vault read and respond to every single member of our community. Now let us begin with the first pillar of proper preparation. Number 10, the supplement silencer, not knowing which medications to stop. We begin with a mistake that affects roughly 15% of all clinical laboratory results: the failure to account for supplements and over-the-counter medications. According to a 2022 analysis in the Clinical Chemistry Journal, this is a silent epidemic in the diagnostic world. The most notorious offender is biotin, also known as vitamin B7. Millions of people take high-dose biotin for hair and nail health, but the Mayo Clinic has found that it can interfere with over 40 different lab tests. This includes thyroid hormone levels, vitamin D, and even troponin, the marker used to diagnose heart attacks. Biotin is actually used as a mechanical component in many lab assays, so having excess levels in your bloodstream effectively jams the laboratory equipment. The Silver Vitality Vault Protocol: you must stop taking biotin supplements at least 72 hours before any blood draw. For other antioxidants like vitamin C, which can artificially lower your glucose and cholesterol readings, a 24-hour buffer is usually sufficient. However, never stop a prescription medication without an express conversation with your physician. The key is transparency. Provide your doctor with a complete written list of every pill, powder, and tincture you consume before the order is even signed. The circadian clash: testing at the wrong time. Your body is governed by a 24-hour biological clock known as a circadian rhythm. This rhythm dictates the rise and fall of virtually every chemical in your blood. Despite this, a University of Chicago study found that 62% of patients are unaware that the time of their appointment can invalidate their results. Cortisol, our primary stress hormone, can fluctuate by as much as 50% throughout the day. It peaks in the early morning and drops to a trough around midnight. If you test your cortisol at 3 p.m. instead of 8 a.m., you may be incorrectly diagnosed with adrenal insufficiency. Testosterone in men follows a similar trend, often appearing 35% higher in the morning. A 2021 study of 5,000 men showed that those tested in the afternoon were twice as likely to receive a low T diagnosis, even when their actual production was perfectly normal. The Silver Vitality Vault Protocol: always schedule your blood work for the reference window of 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. This is the window for which most medical reference ranges were established. If you are tracking a specific marker over time, ensure every subsequent test is performed at the exact same hour to ensure you are comparing apples to apples. Number 8. The gym sabotage: exercising too close to the test. Many health-conscious individuals believe a pre-test workout is a good idea, but the American College of Sports Medicine warns that intense exercise within 24 hours of a draw can alter over 30 different markers. Creatine kinase, CK, is a marker released during muscle damage. After a heavy leg day, your CK levels can skyrocket by 300% and stay there for 72 hours. To an unsuspecting doctor, these numbers look like a heart attack or a rare muscular disease. Similarly, liver enzymes like ALT and AST can spike by 150% after vigorous exercise as the liver works to process the metabolic byproducts of your workout. The Silver Vitality Vault Protocol. Observe a metabolic rest period of at least 48 to 72 hours before your blood test. While light walking is acceptable, anything that causes significant perspiration or heavy breathing should be avoided. If you recently completed a marathon or a major physical event, wait at least a full week before getting blood work done to allow your internal chemistry to stabilize. Number 7. The liver laggard. Alcohol within 48 hours. That innocent glass of wine with dinner 2 nights before your test is doing more damage to your data than you realize. The National Institute on Alcohol Abuse has shown that alcohol consumption within 48 hours can distort liver function tests by 40% and triglycerides by 30%. In a 2022 study of 500 moderate drinkers, those who abstained for just 3 days prior to testing saw their triglycerides drop by an average of 53 points. This single change could be the difference between a clean bill of health and a lifetime prescription for statins. Alcohol forces the liver to prioritize detoxification over normal metabolism for up to 72 hours, creating a false reading of your true metabolic state. The Silver Vitality Vault Protocol. The absolute gold standard is total abstinence from alcohol for at least 72 hours before your test. If you are undergoing a comprehensive liver panel, a full week of clean living is highly recommended to ensure your enzymes reflect your true baseline rather than a reaction to a recent beverage. Number 6. The hydration hangover. Dehydration vs. overhydration. Your hydration status is the lens through which your blood is viewed. If you are dehydrated, your blood becomes concentrated, making it appear that you have too much of various substances. A 2023 study from UCLA found that even mild dehydration falsely elevated kidney markers by 20%, leading to unnecessary chronic kidney disease scares. Conversely, chugging a liter of water in the hour before your test can dilute your blood so much that it masks anemia or causes a false reading of hyponatremia, dangerously low sodium. The Silver Vitality Vault Protocol. Aim for pale yellow hydration. Drink your normal amount of water leading up to the test and consume roughly 16 to 24 ounces in the 2 hours prior to the draw, sipped slowly. If you are performing a fasting test, you can and absolutely should continue to drink plain unflavored water. Dehydration makes your veins harder to find and your results harder to trust. Number 5. The white coat whiplash. Stress and anxiety. Stress isn't just a feeling, it is a chemical flood. A 2024 Harvard study revealed that medical anxiety can spike cortisol by 45% and blood sugar by an average of 18 points. This is known as the white coat effect. When your sympathetic nervous system is triggered by the sight of a needle, your liver dumps glucose into your bloodstream for a fight-or-flight response. This can push a healthy person into the pre-diabetic range within minutes. White blood cells also mobilize in response to stress, which can lead to a false suspicion of an underlying infection. The Silver Vitality Vault Protocol. Arrive at the lab 15 minutes early. Sit quietly and practice box breathing. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. This resets your nervous system and tells your liver to stop dumping glucose. If you are a difficult stick, inform the phlebotomist. Being proactive about your needs can significantly reduce your anticipatory anxiety. Number 4. The posture problem, not staying still. Movement and position changes affect blood composition through gravity and fluid shifts. A study in the Journal of Clinical Pathology found that standing up from a lying position for just 5 minutes can spike protein levels by 10% and cholesterol by 8%. When you stand, fluid moves from your vessels into your tissues, concentrating everything left behind in the blood. Even clenching your fist repeatedly, fist pumping, to make a vein pop, can cause potassium to leak out of your cells and into the sample, leading to a pseudo-hyperkalemia diagnosis. The Silver Vitality Vault Protocol. Once you are in the draw chair, stay there. Sit quietly for at least 15 minutes before the needle enters your arm. Keep your arm relaxed and supported at heart level. Avoid the urge to pump your fist. A good phlebotomist doesn't need you to do that to find a vein. Number 3. The contamination conundrum, the wrong arm. If you have an IV, a recent vaccination, or even a blood pressure cuff on one arm, that arm should likely be avoided for a blood draw. The CDC has found that up to 10% of abnormal hospital blood results were actually due to contamination from IV fluids. If blood is drawn from an arm with a running IV, the sample may reflect the IV fluid, like saline or dextrose, rather than your actual blood. Similarly, a 2022 study found that drawing blood from a recently vaccinated arm showed inflammatory markers up to 200% higher due to the local immune response. The Silver Vitality Vault Protocol. Be your own advocate. Tell the phlebotomist, "I had a flu shot in this arm yesterday," or "This arm had an IV in it earlier." If you have had lymph nodes removed, common in breast cancer survivors, never allow a blood draw or blood pressure check on that arm, as it can trigger lymphedema. Number 2. The fatty feast. Wrong foods 24 hours prior. Even if your test isn't fasting, what you ate yesterday matters. Stanford University researchers found that a high-fat meal within 24 hours of a test can increase triglyceride readings by an average of 25%. In some cases, the blood becomes lipemic, meaning it is so cloudy with fat particles that the laboratory lasers can accurately count your red and white blood cells. Additionally, eating a large steak can spike creatinine levels by 30%, which might make your doctor think your kidneys are failing when you were actually just enjoying a barbecue. The Silver Vitality Vault Protocol. In the 24 hours leading up to your test, eat boring food. Focus on lean proteins like chicken or fish, simple grains, and vegetables. Avoid pizza, heavy cream, fried foods, and excessive red meat. Think of it as a 24-hour metabolic window where you want your body to be as quiet and stable as possible. Number 1. The fasting fallacy. Improper fasting. The number 1 mistake, responsible for more misdiagnoses than all other prep errors combined, is improper fasting. A 2024 analysis of 1 million tests found that 43% of people fail to fast correctly. Many people think fasting just means no breakfast, but the sugar in a piece of gum, the splash of cream in your coffee, or even a flavored vitamin water can spike your glucose and triglycerides. Paradoxically, fasting for too long, more than 16 hours, is also dangerous. At that point, your body enters a starvation state, and your liver begins dumping glucose for energy, which can make your fasting blood sugar look higher than it actually is. The Silver Vitality Vault Protocol. Observe a strict 10 to 12-hour window. If your test is at 8 a.m., stop eating at 8 p.m. the night before. During this time, drink only plain, flat water. No black coffee, no tea, no sugar-free gum. If you accidentally swallow a mouthful of juice or eat a grape, reschedule the test. It is better to wait a day than to spend a year on a medication you don't need. The Silver Vitality Vault Promise. Your blood test is a snapshot of your internal world. By avoiding these 10 preparation pitfalls, you ensure that the snapshot is clear, focused, and truthful. You have the power to protect your data and prevent life-altering medical errors. The next time you see that lab order, treat it with the respect it deserves, not as a chore, but as a critical mission for your future health. We want to hear from you. Have you ever had a scare from a blood test that turned out to be a preparation error? Which of these 10 mistakes surprised you the most? Share your story in the comments below. Your experience could be the warning another member of the Silver Vitality Vault needs to hear. If you found this guide empowering, please give us a like, subscribe to Silver Vitality Vault, and share this video with your loved ones. Knowledge is the key to vitality, and we are honored to provide it to you. Thank you for watching, stay prepared, and we will see you in the next video.